I blew my Forex account. Yes, I blew my Forex account as of last week. Why am I doing this video? Well, it's part of my trading journal, but this whole thing still boils down to greed. You know, I was being greedy. Yes, everybody's greedy. All humans are greedy. So, how do I plan on overcoming this greed? Well, like I said in the other video, once you're about to place a trade, you should not look at any type of anything that would definitely want to make you greedy, like looking at cars or jewelry or clothes or something that will definitely want to make you spend or want to make you make that money as fast as possible to try and get those things. So that is what I did. Then secondly, you have to write down your goals, so that these goals, when you've written them down, you look at these goals when or before you open your chart, or before you place any trade or anything. So you look at these goals, you know that okay, this is the reason why I'm trading. These are the things I'm trying to achieve. So how do I write down my goals? Like personally, I use a compounding calculator, because what the compounding calculator does is that it makes me understand that okay, I have a trading strategy where I try to aim for 2% for every trade I enter. One, the calculator shows you the effects of compounding over time, and then you know that this thing is not something that you need to do immediately. This thing is it's a journey, it's a cult. Once you are in, and you have to take it gradually. It's a staircase, you have to climb. So that's what the compounding calculator shows me. Compounding calculator shows me that, bro, this is a thing of patience. You don't need to rush anything or thereabout. You don't need to rush anything. So like I said, personally, I in my last video I told you guys I had two accounts, a $10 account and a $4 account that grew to $8. The $10 have grown to about, I think about $9, so I grew to about $15. So now for that $10 account, for my compounding calculator, saying okay, I want to make 2% daily, and of course it's compounding. 2% daily is compounding, and that is on currency pair. So for 5 days, weekends are excluded. So by the time I see the results I put the result for like 3 months. A $10 account I started compounding 3 months. This thing shows me that, bro, in 3 months time I'm earning $36, from the initial of $10. And the calculator actually breaks down the whole thing and how the whole thing is going to go. So this kind of thing that if you apply it to, let's say, a bigger account, let's say like a $1,000 account, for example, $1,000 account, and saying that $1,000 account you're trying to make at least 2% for every trade you enter, and calculate. In 3 months time, $1,000 account is $3,600 account. It is slow, yes, but then it helps you minimize risk and greed, because by the time you're looking at this thing, you know that you need to follow this thing definitely. And definitely it's not all the time you are going to make 2% in the trade, but then you're trying to curb greed. You understand? 2% take or 2% risk, and that's just it. And this is how I personally go about my own trade and how I try to avoid greed. So I think you guys should actually apply this whole thing to avoid looking at any expensive thing or things that will make you want to have that thing. Actually, how would I even put it? What am I trying to say? Do not look at anything that will definitely want to make you feel like, bro, I need to buy this thing, I need to get this thing. Watches, cars, shoes. Name that stuff that if you look at, you definitely want to go crazy about it. You understand? So we try as much as possible to avoid. So just like a monk, we have to have clear our minds of all this, be clear-minded before we engage in trading. So that is how I do mine. You feel me? I try as much as possible to avoid looking at things that will definitely want me to be greedy, and I write down my goals. And before I make any trade, I look at my goal. When I look at my goal, I also look at the compounding calculator. You feel me? Compounding interest calculator, so that I know that okay, yes, bro, this is the steps I need to take to actually get to that place. I don't need to rush anything. Bro, I'm still young. I don't need to rush anything. I need to, whether you're young or you're not young, that doesn't mean, but you don't need to rush anything. Take this step carefully. So I also like to know how you guys try and curb greed. So please let me know in the comment section. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe.